What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to 15 pictures that prove the UK is like no other country. So, to be honest, as Americans, there are so many things about the UK that we don't understand and we don't know about. So today, I want to take a look at these 15 random pictures that show how unique British culture really is and how different British culture is to America. So let's take a look at these, starting with soda. Oh my God. Is the soda that different between the United States and the United Kingdom? Like, look at these. I had no idea. I know that here in America, we have a lot of extra food dyes and chemicals and preservatives and stuff in our processed foods and in our drinks, but this really shows it very bluntly, the difference. So this is Fanta. I didn't know you guys had Fanta as well. Look at the one on the left, the American one. It looks like some kind of artificial chemical orange drink. Compared to the one on the right, that's the UK one. That actually looks like orange juice or something. Look at the color. Oh, look at it, even says on it, made with orange juice. You guys can actually put that on your label. The American one just says 100% natural flavor. Whatever that means. Like the at least whatever is in this was found on the planet Earth, I guess. Does that make it natural? But and look at the bottle. Look at the UK bottle. It's got hips. It's got that's an interesting shape for a bottle. This really concerns me about American soda. I've never seen it compared like this so plainly. There's definitely something going on with ours. The UK one looks so delicious and natural. What the heck? Oh my God. I almost wish I hadn't seen this. Now I'm always going to think, like, what's up with our soda? Like, what the heck is in it? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep going here. This is a guard of honor passes out. Oh my God. Are they okay? What does this tell me about UK culture? You guys are very disciplined, almost like almost to the point of putting yourselves in danger, right? I know you guys take your traditions and your marching and parading very seriously. It's very nice. But this guy is passed out on the ground and nobody's doing anything. Is this normal? Is this just accepted that if you're part of this guard or this regiment, if you pass out, that's where you're sleeping for the next hour? On one hand, I respect it. On another hand, I think somebody should help this guy. He could be in a lot of trouble. Is this a real photo? Oh my God, you guys don't mess around. Let's keep going here. This is a sign in the UK. It says the city of York. It says, "Why are you tossing litter around here?" And then there's some check marks. It says, "I'm lazy." I don't care about the community. I think other people should pay to clean up after me. This is amazing. I love that in the UK, you guys actually put up signs like this that are kind of sarcastic, kind of like making fun of you, kind of like antagonizing you a little bit. But this is for a good cause. And it's all kind of like funny as well. It says, "Don't be a tosser. You brought your rubbish here. Please take it home with you." I wish we did stuff like this here in America. We had like this sign gets the point across, like don't be a tosser, pick up your trash. And it's funny, but also it's really condescending if you're littering and you deserve for this sign to make fun of you. Either you're lazy, don't care about the community. Yeah, this sign is calling people out and I like it. I wish we did that. This says, wow, where is this? Oh my God. The shambles in York, England in the early morning. This literally, to my American brain, this looks like a movie set. Looks like a film or something. Looks like TV. Like this is stuff we've seen in books or Pirates of the Caribbean, the movie. This is, it's hard for me to understand. This is real. Like this is authentic. This is what the books and the stories and the history that we learn in America, this is what it's based on. This is the real thing. Because there's nothing like this in America. Nothing that looks like this with the cobblestone paths and the brick buildings side by side leaning over. It's so cool. It's so cool, and it's just so cool. I can't even imagine. Okay. Yeah, now we're talking. What is this? It says, "You think British cuisine is bad? Think again." Is this British cuisine? There's this thing on the internet where people say British food is bad or something. I don't know why, because Britain, like in other videos, I've learned about some other British food. A lot of British food looks great. Maybe the beans on toast like freaks us out or something, but I've never seen this side of British cuisine. I like this. You guys have the smiley face fries. You guys have those too? And there's little pizzas. Yeah, sure, we have that, but you have dinosaur-shaped nuggets and waffle-shaped fries and fish-shaped nuggets. And I don't even know what the stuff in the bowls are, but this is amazing. It's a bunch of like finger foods that you make in a microwave, or I would eat this. I would eat this. I'd go to town and this looks good to me. Oh my God. All right. This is an example of very sophisticated British humor. You got a car, Iveco. What? I've never even heard of that brand. What is Iveco? But regardless of that, it just gives such a perfect opportunity for highbrow British humor. With the word Iveco, you can spell massive cock. Let's keep going. It's sad that I think that's actually very funny. I mean, you gotta. If the car is dirty and says Iveco, you gotta. Whoa, this is a cemetery of telephone booths? Is this a thing in the UK? This is scary. This is eerie, but it's also really cool. I'd actually think, this is a super British thing, the telephone booth. I would think people would want to like preserve these and put them in their house or something. It's kind of sad that they're in a graveyard, like a junkyard, because these are really cool. I think people should like refurbish them and display these or put them inside a house or something. I think a lot of people would pay for that. These are awesome, but it's also very eerie having just make a good horror movie, British horror movie, running around a telephone booth graveyard. What the heck am I looking at? It says, We found this in our attic. What? I can't even begin to tell you what this is. Is it a hat? Is it something for a tea kettle? Do you put gravy in it? Do you put gravy in this? It looks like a lamp, like a genie's lamp. I have no clue. It says, my special appointment, Greaves. What is this? To His Majesty the King? Maybe it is a hat. Oh, I think it is a hat. That was my first instinct. They had it upside down. Oh my god, okay. This is like the hat that Napoleon wore. That's where I recognize it from. Whoa. Somebody found this in their attic? That's an amazing find. You have a piece of history here. I'm not exactly sure what. Cool. It is a hat. I thought it was like a tea kettle warmer or something British. Or anyway, this is, it says mobile tablet laptop free zone. Wow. This is like at a pub? You guys have pubs where you're not allowed to bring out your laptops or your cell phone or your tablet. Wow, I actually like that. That'd be difficult for a lot of people. It'd be like getting off drugs, trying to put your cell phone away. But I like this the more I think about this. Is this common in the UK for pubs to have a policy like this? No cell phones and technology? You just have to live, God forbid, live in the moment and actually enjoy real life and the pub and talk and exist. That's really cool. I've never seen something like this in America. I've never seen anyone try something like this. I don't think it would go over well. I really like that. All right, next we have a British supermarket no longer prints the best before. What do you mean? Oh, it says no date. Help reduce waste? How can it have no date? What is this food? You know, I'm an American. I'm going to admit I don't eat the healthiest. I'm not unhealthy, but I don't know what this vegetable is. Can this just last forever? It's great that they're trying to reduce waste. They want somebody to buy it, so they don't want to throw it out. But what is this that there's no best by date? Interesting idea. I'm not sure how that's possible, but good for you. Good for the environment. Oh my god. What do we have here? This is a painting. It says from the 1800s. Wealthy British landowners would commission paintings of exaggerated proportions of their livestock to show off. To show off their livestock, they'd get paintings where they are huge. Are we sure there isn't just a sheep that exists like this? Are we sure this wasn't just like the king of sheep? I've never heard of this. This is a British thing from the 1800s? Please draw my sheep outrageously big so that I feel good about them. What? That's funny. I guess with every time period, there's weird trends like that, huh? And oh my god! Who is this? Says David Morgan Hewitt, manager, and he's with the Queen. But, you know, I'm not even noticing the Queen. I don't want to make fun of this guy for being overweight. I don't want to, like, just make fun of him, but he is huge. I'm not even saying he's fat. He's like a box. Like, he should be, like, on an American football team, or like the goalie in a hockey team, because he's like a box. Like, and his head is like normal sized, but his body. Again, I'm not trying to like make fun of him. I'm just impressed. Like, what a unit. He's got. He's. You know what? You know what he reminds me of? You know what he reminds me of? The sheep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He reminds me of the sheep. He's like, what? What? I don't. Huh? This is a large man. He must be like 7 feet tall as well. Oh my God. Wow, that's like impressive. All right, let's keep going. This is another British sign. It says, this station is busiest between, we don't really write times like this in America, but I'll try my best. 08:15 and 09:15. So 8:15 a.m. and 9:15 a.m. That's when it's busiest. During busy times, you may wonder why you chose to spend so long on crowded tube platforms instead of being with the ones you love. Forget about them and get to work. This is just, I can't explain how much I love British signs. It's just these funny little signs that make life better. This is something about British culture you guys do. We never do this in America. You guys just have funny signs. I love that. Okay, let's keep going. This says, police found 44 stolen diamonds up a man's anus during a routine traffic stop. Okay. If that's what he wants to do, though, why? And someone commented and said, quote, this guy looks very suspicious. Let's look up his ass. Seriously, though, is that what they thought? What do you mean this was a routine traffic stop? It wasn't like he was in prison, like for drug smuggling, and they check you. That makes sense. This was a traffic stop, and they started looking up his anus right there on the street. There's got to be more to this. I hope there's more to that. Oh my, what is this? This is a elephant hawk moth. Is this some kind of insect? A British insect I had no idea about? It's beautiful, but this looks huge. Yeah, and hairy. I don't love insects, I'm going to be honest. I'm having trouble appreciating its beauty right now. Just imagining this thing. How big is this thing? Maybe it's not that big. Just imagining this thing flying around, landing on you, or... it's a really cool insect. I will give you that. I didn't know such a thing existed, let alone in the UK. But that's okay if you guys have this. I don't... It's called an elephant hawk moth. I feel like it's gigantic. But anyway, that's really cool. And with that, that's it. We're at the end. That was all really cool. I learned a lot about British culture today that I did not know before. That was really fun. And there's a few things I'm confused about, but that's okay too. That's okay. That's a part of it. Overall, I thought these were very cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in the UK I didn't know about. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these British pictures. If you have any insight or clarification or anything you want to say, that'd be really cool, especially from British people out there who probably know more about this than me. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to the UK and seeing things from the UK I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.